Heads up, it's the Roll Jays podcast, the voice of the Creighton basketball fan. With your hosts, Jimmy Allen, Alex Drake, and Casey Matthews. Join the crew and meet CU players, coaches, and a whole lot more. Now, the Roll Jays podcast. Here's Jimmy Allen.
Don't book those flights home just yet, Jays fans. Creighton up 11 at halftime. It is the Roll Jays podcast brought to you by Pixel Fire Marketing, Pyramid Contractors, and Pepper Jack's Grill. Jimmy Allen, Casey Matthews, Alex Drake with you here live from Madison Square Garden at halftime of the Jason Green game. Guys, he's 7 for 7, has 15 points and has 3 key rebounds. Casey Matthews, former Omaha North product, or Millard North product, putting on a heck of a show tonight. Alex, if the lead is Jason Green's got 15 and perfect from the field, the sub-headline's got to be the fact that Ryan Kalkbrenner only took 1 shot attempt from the field through the first 16 minutes of this game. He now has 4 points and has taken 3 shots, but the Jays have been doing it without him.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan has drawn so much attention, which is obviously what has helped Jeremiah Neal and Jason Green get going. Early on in the game, Jeremiah Neal showed he had the first 9. I can't echo enough what Jason's saying about Jason. Jason, he's got a couple of muscle plays that have led to buckets in transition, offensive rebound stick backs. Right before he hits that 3, he has a great pump fake in one corner, takes 2 drives, kicks it to Jeremiah for a 3. I mean,
he's stacking possessions, absolutely.
It is, to just echo what Casey has said leading up to this, tournament time, you get unexpected contributions. Last night was Fedor Zugic. Tonight, Mason Miller's hit a big shot, and it's been Jason Green and Jeremiah Neal coming back after poor performances last night offensively. I don't want to bank on Jason Green and Jeremiah doing this again in the second half. I don't think he can. And I think what you saw in the last couple of possessions that got Ryan to the rim was exactly that. Trying to figure out ways to get Ryan going to the hoop without having to be a direct post up. I think Mac's going to make some quality adjustments at halftime.
Well, and it's a couple things, right? It's not only just Jason Green. You had the great setup and assist from Jackson McAndrews to get Jason Green on a bounce pass underneath. Jason Green's also got 2 assists himself. Jeremiah Neal with 3 assists, and Ty Davis has an assist and 2 rebounds as well. So it's guys around the offense playing within the system and not doing too much, Casey. And that's what we've talked about, why this team has turned the ball over at such a high clip, because sometimes guys just feel like they're trying to do too much and not letting the offense facilitate what they're doing. That's what we're seeing from the Jays in this first half.
Yeah, well, I think they're sticking to the game plan. You guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
I think they're sticking to the game plan. Listen, July came out really hot. They really kind of put UCONN back on their heels. And I love that. I love to see him come out aggressive. He really does. When you look at the numbers, you see, okay, Buckner didn't have any points, he's taking 8 points. That's doing nothing but giving the Jays even more confidence. Because they're back in the locker room going, guys, we're 11. Our best 2 players haven't had to go crazy to keep us in this game or build this big lead. So I think the Jays are in good shape. Here's what I'll tell you though. The guy in the locker room is one of the last 2 national championships.
That's a good point.
He knows what he's doing too. If you watch the way he walked off, he ran off the court, pushing his staff, pushing his players into that locker room. He had a few words ready to go. Honestly, his defensive intensity, his attention to detail, and then he came out in the second half. The Jays are going to be ready because they're going to come out swinging. And they're going to take a punch. Punch back, because you're going to have to punch back tonight if you're going to want to pull this one out.
The one thing I'll say about Hurley was there was a moment where there was a little bit of UConn players kind of going at the officials and a timeout occurred, and Hurley sprinted out to the floor and grabbed his guys. He knows how important it is to keep guys in this game and get productivity out of your most important players. He grabbed Alex Caravan and pulled him aside right after that and kind of gave him the finger wag. It was like, listen, we need you here. Don't be doing stuff to put our team in a bad situation. You got to imagine that's being echoed in the locker room as well.
Yeah, I mean, Dan Hurley is in a league of his own, essentially, right? I mean, his ability to work officials all game, he does tend to get some technicals here and there, but I think he does a good job of keeping control of the team. Maybe he loses control every once in a while. I got nothing but respect for Dan Hurley. I think what I've been most impressed with in this game, across the board, is the fact, again, echoing Stephen Ashley and Brian Kalkbrenner have combined for 9 points. Jason Green, Jemiah Neal leading the way. They have 28 of the 46. But because UConn is so focused on taking away the two big keys, guys like Jason Green, Mason Miller, Fedora Zugic, they're all getting really good looks at the basket. Jason Green has backed this guy down a couple of times. We saw Fedora Zugic go to the rim, attack the rim. And I think the biggest difference for this team tonight versus the start of last night is when they're attacking the rim, they're not looking to spin it out. They are going to the rim with that intention.
Well, if you look at the numbers, guys, they have 24 points in the paint tonight compared to 2016, and Ryan Faulkner has 4 points.
Right.
That's incredible.
We're attacking the rim, and what it's going to do eventually is it's going to...
You have to collapse it somewhere.
Well, exactly. Really screaming, stay down on shot makes #1.
Yeah, UConn's done a really bad job of leaving their feet.
Because we're getting in the air and they're attacking, the guys have to rotate. Eventually what that's going to lead to is inside out passes and then one more three. And that's what you cannot have against the Jays. If you get those open looks at three, combined with whatever you want at the rim, that's a recipe for disaster. Usually anybody in the country is going to give us that. So again, I just think we got to be careful. Listen, you have Greg McDermott, who's pretty darn good in his own right. I promise you, he's letting you know, guys, this is a 0-0 game. We're not up 11. It is tied. It's a new day. Because they're going to come out Friday night in the Garden. They've been here before. They've won the last 2 national championships. Hurley's not going to go out like this. They're going to come out playing really hard, and I really just hope we set our jaw and they're ready to go.
Here's a couple of things I expect from UConn coming in the second half. They're going to change things defensively. But
Yeah, Aiden Mahaney will not be guarding Jason Green in the second.
yeah, McNeely has 6 points. But on the flip side, I know Dan Hurley's challenging Liam McNeely on both ends of the floor because Jemiah Neal got up to his hot start attacking Liam McNeely. Then McNeely got switched on to Jason Green, and Jason Green got a couple of buckets on him. McNeely can't be out there if he's getting picked on like that against the Jays. It's not. It's
Well, yeah, but he's going to be out there.
right, but that's my point. He's going to get challenged because he has to provide something on the defensive end for UConn. Otherwise, the Jays are just going to continue to pick on him.
Casey, I'll tell you exactly why the conversation is going to be it's a 0-0 game right now. The Jays are shooting 75% from the field and 66% from 3. Statistically, that's not going to duplicate in the second half. It almost never does in the game of basketball. So you got to find a way to not only keep your composure here, not get too far ahead of yourself, play within the system, and not get ahead of your skis.
Here's what's great about this sport is that we've already seen this script before at our place.
Yeah.
We had him down, and then it was the Liam McNeely show in the second half. So Coach Mack has a great example to call back on, really from recent memory, of having this team down, letting them back in it, letting Liam McNeely take over. So I also like that because you're going to have the guys' attention. They're not resting on their laurels right now. They're paying attention. They're focused. They're going to come out ready. We're going to see what happens Friday night in the Garden.
I think to Alex's point, though, it really looks like Liam McNeely is thinking a lot offensively, probably because what the Jays are doing to him on defense, they're turning him around and putting him in a watch. I mean, I said it before the game today when we were doing the pregame show. I thought you had to turn Liam McNeely into a volume shooter. Now he's 3 of 8 from the field. That's still pretty good. But if he stays at that clip, you're going to feel really good about him maybe making 6-7 baskets on 15 shots.
Yeah, and I think you got to continue to attack the rim in the fashion that you are. UConn's not providing much help off of Ryan Kalkbrenner, if at all. The one time I saw the pick rotate over, he found Fedora Zugic. So you got to continue to do that. And then when they adjust, you read it like you have all season, and you make the right decision. You can't get stuck like you did last night, where you attack, and then you pick up your dribble with no out. If you pick up your dribble in the paint, you better have that quick pass or you're going up. There's no in between.
It's the Roll Jays podcast. Creighton leads by 11 at halftime. We're going to take a quick break and give you our keys to the game on the other side of the break.
Are you dreaming of your business dominating local Google searches, drawing in customers effortlessly? Look no further. I'm Courtney, the Google gal from Pixel Fire Marketing. Need assistance with your Google business profile? From verification to getting more reviews, fixing maps to tackling annoying Google calls? I've got you covered. Your profile sets you apart and ensures you're the top choice for local customers. Visit fixmygbp.com for our $297 special offer. Visit fixmygbp.com for more details.
When you shop local, you help strengthen our community. So if you need roof repair, gutters, siding, even windows, call local Pyramid Contractors. They're the #1 roofer in Omaha for more than a dozen years. Let Pyramid Contractors come and give you a free estimate. Give them a call at 402-502-9300. That's 402-502-9300. Or visit them online at PyramidRoof.com. Never settle for less.
This is why you need to try Pepper Jack's Grill, the best Philly cheesesteak in America. At Pepper Jack's Grill, we craft your Philly just the way you like it. Fresh ingredients, sizzling on the grill, and endless customization options. Not just Phillies, we've got rice bowls, burritos, nachos, and even vegetarian choices. And don't forget those crispy fries with our famous spicy ranch. With 10 great locations in Omaha, there's a delicious meal waiting for everyone in the family. Pepper Jack's Grill, your Philly, your way.
Welcome back to the Roll Jays podcast, brought to you by Pixel Fire Marketing, Pyramid Contractors, and Pepper Jack's Grill. Creighton leads 46-35 on Friday night in the Garden, holding down Dan Hurley and UConn. We got about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half. Casey Matthews, quick keys to the game for the Jays in the second half.
For me, I have one key. You have to match UConn's intensity for the entire second half. If you'll do that, you'll win the game.
Alex Drake.
Continue to take care of the ball. You had 2 turnovers in the first half. Stay the course. UConn's going to come out and try and punch you in the mouth. Everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth, right?
What Mike Tyson said.
Yeah, so you just got to stay the course, man. I mean, we've talked about it for years now. Basketball's a game of runs, so UConn's got to go on a run. You have to weather the storm and then answer back. So just stay the course. That's all I got.
Casey, I'm going to echo what you said and going back to the game in Omaha. I think you got to handle the pressure. The one thing that, other than Liam McNeely going off in that second half, UConn started pressing and speeding the Jays up offensively. That's what I expect to see from them defensively in the second half. You got to play within yourself, not get too far ahead. Understand that you do have the lead. Protect it. Protect the basketball and take quality shots. Creighton leads 46-35 at halftime from the Garden. We'll be back on 1620 The Zone immediately following the game. Taking your phone calls at 402-951-1620. For Casey, for Alex, I'm Jimmy. Go Jays. We'll see you after the game.